My name is Michael Custers. I'm responsible for marketing and strategy at NGA. I'm very happy to be part of the celebration of 20 years of HR systems in France. I've been with the company for 12 years, so that's kind of a little bit over half of 20 years history. We really want to go back beyond 20 years. So if we roll back 40 years, then you really get to the start of HR systems. And the first generation of HR systems were mainframes. Were kind of hidden, locked away in the basement of the company, very discrete function, very critical, but very much hidden away from everything else. Then the second generation of HR systems was all about the PC. Windows came about, personal computing became hot, you started to have the first graphical user interfaces, and the first applications started to be developed. Not really networked, not really connected, but you started to have that in second generation. Third generation was all about ERP, about connected, integrated systems. Very complex, very much driven by IT, not really empowered by HR, but that was the first generation. And today we're in the fourth generation of HR systems, and HR is really the driver. And leveraging a lot of the new technologies around cloud, around social, around analytics, and everything is coming together around the cloud for HR systems. And I think that fourth generation of HR systems is really an incredible enabler for the HR function as a whole. So a first very important challenge is going to be around integration. If you look back on the last 10 or 15 years, you see that a lot of the strategy of HR was around data collection through various systems. Unfortunately, a lot of that collection happened through different data silos, and the data was actually sitting on different information islands. The strategy for the future will really be to bring together those various information islands into an integrated strategy. So you can actually start digging around not just one island, but can start collecting all of the data sitting on those various islands. And so integrating those various data silos is going to be extremely important. A second important trend is going to be around analytics. And analytics is going to be enabled by all the data you collect. So integration in that regard is going to be really important. Another aspect of analytics is going to be the fact that it's going to reinforce the HR function. HR will be enabled to talk the language of the CFO and the language of the CEO and the board because it will speak the language of analytics and data and reports. In that strategy, it's going to be very important to go beyond just data collection or reporting, but to get the fundamental aspects of data collection right. So you start with the foundation layer, only then you evolve towards true analytics. A third really important strategy or trend is going to be around compliance. And so the pace of compliance is only going to increase. We see new legislation, GDPR kicking in 2018. We expect compliance to be a very, very important driver for HR strategies going forward. Critical in our interaction with clients is that we are very close to our clients, but we take them on a voyage, on a trip, on a journey. And along that trip, you have multiple destinations. A first destination is a review of the systems. A second destination is a review of your processes. And the end of the journey is really around building a more perfect employee experience. And the employee experience is a central concept when we work with our clients. Employee experience is really compared to what marketers say about brand. A brand for a marketer is every touch point between the consumer and the provider or the brand. In the same way, in our opinion, HR professionals need to obsess about every touch point between the employee and the employer. It's about the way you pick up the phone. It's about the way you address emails to employees. It's about the benefits you make available. It's about how you interact through shared services with that employee. It's about the user experience in your various HR applications. Every touch point between employer and employee is important in shaping that employee experience. We wanted to take the opportunity to celebrate together with our partners, our employees, and our clients that HR systems and processes is an ecosystem. And 20 years into that ecosystem, it's been an exhilarating journey. It's been a journey of innovation, a journey of partnership, a journey of working in very close collaboration with our clients. And we found it an excellent opportunity to celebrate. The key story around the past 40 years is really about multiple generations. And if we reflect on those 4 generations of HR systems and processes, we can learn a lot about the past and then project it forward into the future. So one important trend that we see if we look into the past 40 years is we've evolved from a single system, a single function of payroll, into a multitude of functions on multiple devices, on multiple systems and multiple applications. I think in the future we will see a continued trend towards what we call atomization. Different processes are going to be further automated. The key challenge with that is actually to manage all of those different systems, which brings us back to this important trend of integration. As the landscape of HR applications further diversifies, the management effort, the integration effort will only increase. And so that will be the conundrum, that will be the challenge for the future. As HR takes advantage of more technology, how will we enable HR to actually manage all those applications and best integrate them?